Alright, this video I want to show you is about doing a hamstring curl. So we want to think about what the hamstrings do. Alright, hamstrings are really responsible for supporting stability of the knee as you go into a step or a run or a jump. Okay, so let me try to change this viewpoint. So when you bring the knee up, right, the quad is going to shorten and contract, and then as you go ahead and put that foot down, that quad lengthens, and it's actually the hamstring that becomes contractile. So that hamstring is that back of the thigh. Sorry for the moving camera. All right, but what we want to do is we want to be able to support the stability of that knee through that full range of motion, producing that force by having a nice strong hamstring to complement the strength of the quad. These quads are massive and juicy. You want to be able to support nice strong hamstrings, protect your knee. We don't want it to go forward, or we don't want it to overlock. Okay, so we want to produce nice strong force from it. So the hamstring actually gets longer. It's not as strong and optimal. So we want to be able to get into a flexion and work it through the full contracting range of motion. So as you draw that heel behind your hips, you get that contraction, that strengthening phase of the hamstring. So what we want to do is we want to go to the ground and we want to use some sliders. I want to load those hamstrings up by lifting the hips off the ground. And then I want to extend the muscle, so lengthen it, and then try to pull it back in with that motion. Okay, so we're essentially doing this motion under the load of our own body weight. So what you're gonna need are a couple of sliders. All right, you can do this on carpet, anything that slips. You're gonna lay right in front of them. Place your heels on each slider, so one on each. Okay, and then bridge the hips up so we're glutes are up, lifted. Okay, you got those hamstrings already turning on. Slowly start to slip it out. Keeping the hips lifted here so there's not touching the ground, and then curl them back in. All right, if you need to put your hands on the ground, that's fair, but try to keep the hips lifted and toes flexed to the ceiling. Curl it back into that starting position, and that should feel really, really tight, tiring. So it only takes a few reps to really get a good workout at it.